Hello, my loves. It's G here with Golden Gray Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. No, let's do this. So, I have a feeling that you are about to receive some type of information in some type of way, either in the 3D, in the dream state. It might be through a download. Somebody might reach out to you. You might hear it through the grapevine. You might see it on the TV. You might hear it in the news. Um, you might hear it from a coworker, a friend, a family member. Somebody might reach out to you. Either you might run into somebody, it might be around the water cooler, or it could be, you run into somebody out in public, or they message you, they phone, you're chatting with somebody on the phone and they say, oh, let me tell you about what happened to so-and-so. You're like, yeah, what about so-and-so? Okay. Um, Somebody here that was against you is about to receive some type of judgment energy. I really have this energy here of like your spirits, guardians, ancestors, masters, guides. They've really been going to work for you to balance out some kind of balance and power, imbalance. Take note of intuitive messages, okay? I was going to mention too this last full moon. This last full moon was in Aries that we just had. It was a super moon. And it makes me feel like somebody decided, either you have taken some type of swift action to place boundaries down between you and another person. Maybe you did a cord cutting ritual or spell. Maybe you burned a candle. Maybe you just put somebody in their place and let them know. Like, I'm really serious when I say this. You laid down boundaries energetically or physically or both. And it is allowing some type of energy to return to this person. And this person is just really feeling it. And I'm seeing waves. I'm seeing like waves upon waves upon waves. So this is a person who either sent a lot, like either they really thought really negatively about you or talked negatively about you really intensely for a short period of time, or they talked about you for a long time. This is like that long-term hater, or that person who you had a falling out with, who just really, they couldn't keep you out of their mouth for like a couple of months straight or something like that after the two of you went your separate ways. This could be an ex-lover, an ex-friend, a family member that you put boundaries with that you no longer speak to. Yeah, traveler, moving a new direction. You decided to take your energy and your time and your focus and put it in a new direction. This person, you could have traveled, you could have moved away or traveled away from this person, or this person you could hear that this person is moving away from you. For some of you, I just heard that it could be like a neighbor that you had an issue with. You could hear or could have heard that this person is moving out. They could be, and I'm not wishing this on anybody, but they could be being evicted, or they could just be just moving out. Yeah, for someone, I'm getting like a downstairs neighbor or somebody that like, because what I'm seeing is like you just walking around your apartment and somebody like, that whole stereotype where it's like taking a broom and like hitting the ceiling, like, stop making, and it's like, I'm not making it. It's just like stealing packages or something like that. Or if you've had an issue with somebody in your neighborhood stealing packages, or taking mail, or thieving something like that, this person is being removed from your situation. Okay, either you are being removed from the situation, you're leaving, and you're like, thank God I'm leaving this neighborhood or this neighbor or this difficult person behind. For some of you, it could be like a mother-in-law, I just heard, or a sister-in-law. This person could be moving away, or finally like a spouse, or you could be placing down like some serious boundaries, and it's like, no. But anyway, you're moving in a different direction. You have gotten that intuitive message to move away, to place your boundaries down, to move away from this person, and it's going to have you thriving. Mama, it's going to have you thriving. You're looking good, you're smelling good, your finances are looking good. Oh, come on. Lord, take charge with authority. You have decided to take charge, right? You or somebody stepped into their masculine energy and put their foot down and said, no, snake be gone. Snake in the grass be gone. Evil be gone. Get thee behind me, devil. Like, I don't have time for this today. I don't have time for it ever again in my life, actually. And see, we have the Rams here in the background. And I said we just had that full moon in Aries, like this Aries energy here. Oh, yeah. And you said, no. No, thank you. Actually, get out. Exactly. Somebody here stepped into their fire energy. Oh, my allergies, y'all. Whew. That might have something to do with it because right before I started filming, I had like a sneeze attack where I would just like sneeze like seriously probably like 5 or 6 times, if not more than that, just like back to back to back. I couldn't stop the whole time I was walking around getting ready. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I didn't have any allergies this morning or around this time, so I don't. That could have something to do with it. This person could have terrible allergies. You might get allergies whenever this person comes around, or whenever you go over to their house, or whenever you're around them. Like your body gives you these clues that this person and your energy just doesn't vibe. Like you might get a headache every time you're around this person. You might feel drained every time you're around this person. You might start sneezing or coughing or having some kind of allergy something, and you think, oh, it must be a flower or like the grass around their house, or it must be some perfume that they wear. It's more than that. It could also be that, but it's more than that. It's also a way that your body is speaking to you and telling you, like, this person ain't for you, honey. This person is not for you. You need to get out of there. But anyway, you've stepped into fire energy here. You or somebody around you has stepped into fire energy, and they're putting their foot down. This definitely could be a masculine energy. This could be you, or like I said, somebody close to you, or this could be a spirit guide, a spirit guided ancestor, somebody like that who is just like, mm-mm. Or again, even if you're a feminine energy, this could be your own internal masculine energy stepping up and being like, no, I'm going to put down boundaries and I'm going to protect myself. Again, some of you could have a dream about this person. You could have a dream about getting away from this person, running away from this person. You could have had a dream about you putting this person in their place or something like that. And I feel like in some type of way, energetically, that was you like expressing. And I'm hearing change in behavior. You might see a sudden change in behavior in this person, but I would still keep my boundaries strong around them. One more. Thank you. Exactly. Protection guardian. Protection guardian. Your spirit guides are saying they got your back. They got your back. Okay? Come on now. They're watching over you. They are watching over you. They want you to know, hey, we got your back. You leave it up to us. Place your worries in the hands of your angels of your divine of the divine of your angels of your ancestors. We got your back. We're holding it down. Okay? So you just trust and thrive. You trust, you thrive. You go in the direction that you're being guided to go. You take no. Y'all, I know y'all saw that. My power just went off and on twice. And for nothing. For nothing, because it is bright and sunshiny outside. Okay. We'll take that as a confirmation. My power doesn't need to go off again, though. We'll take that as a confirmation, mama. Disconnected. Disconnected. You trust, you thrive. You go in the direction that you need to go. We got your back. Hello, hello. I know you're getting these signs and these symbols. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention to the signs, to the symbols, to the things that are happening around you. Big dogs in the house, big dogs in the... But you got something... You got somebody very powerful that's coming in very strong this light. No. This is coming to an end. I'm hearing your reign of terror has come to an end. My goodness. Who is this person? Oof. I'm so sorry you had to deal with this. Yes, because they want you to be able to soften your energy. They want you to be able to be in a soft, kind, loving, open, compassionate, empathetic space. And when this person is sending you the evil eye, or when they're talking about you and you feel they need you because of your path that you're walking down, because of the person that you're growing into and the spiritual being that you are developing. They need you to be able to be kind and open and empathetic, and that Queen of Cups flow energy. And they're like, you know what, this person's got a whole contract and I got whole stuff going on over here, but yet you're sending all these, you're throwing all these wrenches in the plan. And no, 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 no. The time for that has come to an end, because you're really starting to, you really stepping on some contracts here that are way bigger. You think you're bigger than the program? You're not. I'm not going to repeat what I just heard. That was funny though. Yeah. Trust your talents, okay? Things could be really changing around you. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself, okay? Trust in your talents. Trust in, trust in what you know, is what Spirit wants to say. You know what to do. You know the direction you need to go in. So, baby, you got it. Go. I'm trying to make some kind of reference to something, but I'm not catching the reference. Ooh, what is it? Okay, now I just heard from the other guys. I just heard that line from, I can't remember, that maybe the other guy's Mark Wahlberg's character, where he's like, I'm a peacock captain, you gotta let me fly. Like, I don't know, I'm just gonna mention that. I just saw that. Hierophant on the back of the deck were to go into the witch's garden. Yeah, whatever this is, had you feeling like locked out, abandoned, like away, locked out in the cold. It made you feel disconnected. It made you feel like your blessings weren't coming in, but here you are, right? Head held high, walking out there, just, And for some of you, this is like a belief system that you're laying down boundaries with. You're like, you don't control me anymore. But I do think that there is a person tied to this as well. It's like a person that represents this like old, outdated, limiting, caging, suffocating belief system. And I'm hearing the rules. Like, they expect you to live under their rule or by these rules. And you're just like, no. Because you're not meant to. And your spirit guides are like, no. Because you're not meant to. You were meant to overcome this. You were meant to break out of this. You were meant to be protected from this. I just saw, when I talked about the peacock, I just caught that. Her crown is made out of peacock feathers. Right? So spirit's like, we're going to let you fly. Like, you've been caged. We're going to open up that cage and we're going to let you fly. Mm-hmm. You really do have the freedom that you need. Sorry if you can hear my refrigerator. It literally is struggling coming back online after. It sounds like it's trying to take off, like it's trying to take flight. Usually my device doesn't pick it up, but it was really loud. Strength. Come on now. And every time I look at this card, I always think about, I'm like, girl, you have to be so brave to be doing this. Because not only are you there with this brown bear, but it's a mother bear with 2 cubs. And you are having a lot of strength. But this woman, she looks so gentle. It's not like an other strength card where it looks like she's like forcing the mouth open or anything like that. She's just like, can you open it up so I can look in there? So I can make you feel better? There is this quiet strength to you. For some of you, you might have like a really good way with animals or children. It's like they just know, that you're gonna help them. You might have animals come up to you, out in public or something like that need your help or want you. Or you might have a lot of like symbolism coming through animals. You might have certain animals that mean certain signs for you and your spirit, between you and your spirit guides. For somebody, I just heard a dove, like a morning dove, or a dove could be a really big symbol for somebody. Somebody you might literally have been praying for peace. You know, it's like, I just want the situation to be over. I just want to be at peace. I don't want to deal with this anymore. For some of you, you might literally have a dove like land on your windowsill of your house or your apartment or your somewhere that you're staying. And you're just looking out the window and a dove just like lands. They could even have like a little twig in their mouth or something like that. And you're just like, oh, wow. And spirit just wants you to know. And some of you might even see like the classic like white dove or a white pigeon or something like that. I don't know. You might be at the park or something and you're just thinking about how you just, you know, like how your life is getting so much more peaceful, or how, you know, you're just praying for peace, and you literally could have like a white dove or a white pigeon or something like that like lands like right beside you, and you're just like, mm, I received that, thank you. Yeah, and for somebody I'm hearing like you could have an owl too, and it's a symbol of like deeper wisdom that's coming to you, maybe in dream states, either like in your dreams, or you're receiving visions, or you're receiving some type of information, some kind of download in some type of way that's folding in pieces of missing information, that it's going to help you make a very critical decision. Some of you have like a very important decision that's going to present itself to you within the next few months. You know, it could, again, like I said, it could be leaving a workplace. It could be moving, like moving your home. It could be taking some type of offer. For some of you, it could be a love offer in some type of way. It could be an offer of friendship. Somebody could offer, like going back to the person who might have a neighbor that is not, you know, that's not being very like kind and neighborly, right? It's an issue. They're, you know, like they want to report you to the HOA all the time or something like that. You know, you might have a friend or a neighbor or somebody that's like, and you're just like, I just need to get out of the situation. And suddenly out of nowhere, like one of your really good friends or somebody that you really trust might be like, man, I'm looking for a roommate. Do you know anybody that needs that's looking for a roommate? And you're like, me, I'm looking for a roommate. I'm looking to get out of here, you know? And situations are going to be unfolding right in front of you. Now, whatever the situation is, for some reason, I feel like there is like a hesitancy inside of you. And it could be because you're like, I don't want to create waves. I don't want to make a problem. I don't want to lose. I don't, even though this roommate has caused me a lot of issues, like, I don't want to just break contract in the middle of, you know, of the year and like leave them. But a situation is going to present itself here to you that is going to provide like a solution for you. Yeah, mama. It's going to provide a solution to you. Okay. You are going to receive what you need, and it's going to be a seed. Okay. It might not be the ultimate answer to everything, but it is going to be your justice. Okay. It is going to be the energy that you need to balance out this energy. And what did I say? It's the energy that you're going to need to step into the Queen of Cups energy, to be lighter, to be brighter. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, whatever you leave, whatever this situation is, a friendship group, a relationship, a job, that neighborhood, that house, whenever you leave that, oh my gosh, you're just going to feel like the amount of like safety and security. And even like for some of you, if you've been experiencing like creative blocks or money blocks, they're just going to boom. You know, it's all, so much of your life is going to open up, and you're going to be like, I feel like crying. Like I feel tears wanting to start like welling up in the back of my eyes. Like it's like this feeling of just like, oh my God, I had no idea life could feel this free. I had no idea how oppressed, like I had gotten so used to how oppressed I felt, how unhappy I felt. And you might even find yourself weeping, right? Like crying, weeping, because you're just like, wow, like, I really had, like, because I was just having to survive. Where the heck did this freaking fly just come from out of nowhere? And it's like flying all over my cards. Somebody's watching. I don't like that. But this energy of like, I had no idea like how free I would feel, how much, so, you know, I just had to survive. I was just having to survive. And I couldn't allow myself to really feel all the emotions, to really feel all the energy, and to really feel how overwhelmed I felt, how at pressure I felt. I just would go in that house and go straight in my bedroom and close the door. And, I was avoiding the whole areas. I'm paying for a whole house, or I'm paying for a whole half of a house. And because I have a roommate that's doing crazy stuff, like I barely ever spend any time out, and, I don't spend time outside on the balcony. I don't spend time outside. Like, I just have my little room, and it's like, what is this? It's like, what type of life am I really living right now? Or what type of, or like I said, if it's a job, you're going to enjoy this job so much more, and you're going to feel it's going to be a job that makes you feel fulfilled, or at the very least, it's a job that's going to pay you enough that is going to help you pay all your bills plus some. And it's going to be like, is this what it feels like not to live paycheck to paycheck? Is this what it feels like to be able to Is this really what it feels like to just be able to pay all my bills, plus do some fun things, plus have money to put in savings? Like, what is this? You know? And not just $10 here, $20 there, which if you can even do that, good on you. I'm happy for you, you know? But it's like, is this what it feels like to have the money that I need, to have the resources that I need, to feel safe in my own home? Gasp. Feeling safe in my own home. So you might even have this time, or if you have already transitioned over, you might be going through a very emotional time where one moment you're feeling angry about something, or one moment you're feeling sad, like crying. Just allow those emotions to flow through you, because what is happening is that you are feeling safe. You're feeling protected. Your body is recognizing that you are finally in a space, in a time that you can allow yourself to feel those emotions, because you don't have to be numb to them. You're not trying to survive. You are getting out of survival mode. Oh, I'm so fucking proud of you. Okay, I'm so fucking proud of you. You have put in that work, and I'm so fucking proud of you. Bless. Heck yeah. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, come on now. Tell me about it, Spirit. Tell me about it, Spirit. Tell me about it, Spirit. Okay. You were in this 10 of Swords. Whoever this person was, this persecutor here. Oh yeah, baby. They had you pinned down, mama. They really did. But you are putting an end to it, right? This 10 of Swords mean it's the end, right? I can't take this ish no more. And I've come to the end of it, and I am not allowing it anymore in my life. I am not allowing it anymore in my life. And look, remember I said you got your spirit guides been watching you like, what? I can't believe this is happening to my boo. Oh no. So your spirit guides will say, oh no. Oh my gosh, you guys. What's after this? Look. I told you. Your spirit guides are a great teacher. Whenever I look at this card, I always think about Jesus. Okay, some of you might be working with Jesus. You might have Christ consciousness. Again, like I said, it's like this really divine masculine energy here, sending you that peace that, like, oh, not my child, not my anointed one, not my ancestor, not my descendant, or I don't know, maybe you got future people looking back, you got people in the future praying for you, okay? Because that's how much you change. That's how much you change the bloodline after you. You got people in the future being like, thank God, bless that person, give them strength. Thank you, Lord. I'm so grateful for all the hard work that they put in. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have the position that I am right now. So you got people from the past, you got people from the future. You got your grandkids, you got your great grandkids being like, thank goodness for this person, because they blessed me. They blessed me because they did the hard work to put down those boundaries, to break those generational toxic mindsets. And I have a different life now because of them. You hear about this. You hear about, oh, well, if it wasn't for my great grandmother or my great grandfather that left that toxic country, and made their way, and they were in the middle of battles and things like that. I can't say the W word, but and they left and they made a pilgrimage. There's certain words I can't say. They made a pilgrimage to a different country, and We are here now making a better life for ourselves. I can't imagine what life I would have if it wasn't for them being so brave as to find their way out of that situation. And they did it for me. They did it for them. They did it for my parents. They did it for me, you know? So you have people like that are in your future that are just like, oh, I'm so grateful for this person. Right? And they're sending you peaceful, loving prayers and thoughts. That's so beautiful. You know, they're watching over you. Their spirit guides are watching over. Your spirit guides are watching over you, and they're sending you those peaceful, loving thoughts, and they're telling you it's okay. You know, it's okay. Cry. It's okay. You know, we want you to set your sights higher. Okay? We want you to know that you deserve better, that you deserve more, that you deserve to feel this peace, that you deserve to feel this happiness and this rest, that you deserve to have separation from whatever this energy is that's been pursuing you, that's been persecuting you, that's been sending evil eye towards you, that's been talking about you, whatever it is. You deserve to be free. You do deserve you do deserve to be free. Okay, anyway. Right? Let's keep going. Okay. This is with the same group of cards that came, and all these cards came out at the same time, and they fell out over the Lord card. Okay, the Lord. Okay, some of y'all are really working really close with Jesus, Christ consciousness, divine masculine energy coming in here. Okay, like I said, you had this weight on you, but you trusted yourself. See the fox on there, just like the fox and the trusting your talents. You packed that bag and you left. And even though it was a big burden for you, even though it put a lot of pressure on you, you made the choice. You made the choice to leave behind those old toxic mindsets. You made the choice to leave that behind. And look, baby, okay? You're going from the 10 to the 1. You are going through this massive amount of transmutation and transformation. Okay? You are transitioning over from this snake energy being this kind of like deceiver, liar kind of energy over to the more positive love, the more positive and light aspect of this energy, which is you shedding your old skin and releasing and letting and allowing and letting go. Right? And you transmuting that energy, purifying it in the holy fire for some of you, you know? Purifying that energy and dropping, going from the end of that cycle where it's so, I can't even take it anymore, let it end. And you're getting that blessed brand new, come on now, you're getting that blessed brand new beginning. Ooh, yes, you're getting the justice. Okay, what's this? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're receiving what's owed to you. Or like, you know, it's what is it, like the meek shall inherit, that sort of type, you know, like those that were on bottom. It's kind of giving the Wheel of Fortune kind of energy where it's like those who were on bottom will be on top, and those that were oppressively on top will, you know, the wheel's got to turn. The wheel has got to turn. And I really see you walking forward in this really romantic, calming energy. And it's really this energy, because see how this knight here, they had all of this armor on, but then they have been able to really remove a lot of this armor, because it's like, well, I'm not in that war mode anymore. You know, damn it, I'm not in that battle mode anymore. I'm not in that space anymore. I can actually, you know, I can actually get calm, and I can actually soften my energy. You know, I'm going to a different place. I'm traveling and going in a new direction, and I can actually, and again, see the weeping willow back there. For some of you, this might really come out. And I do think with that fly coming out, I do think that you will have people like watching you, you know, and they might be hating a little bit, you know, there's people that you leave behind. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my Lord. Yeah. But I do think that you will be getting your wish fulfillment. But just be careful, because when you are in your power and in your wish fulfillment, you might have these people from your past or these people before. You might have them coming along out of nowhere being like, oh, hey, you want to take this? But be wary. Be wary. Every time this card comes out in this particular deck, this Nine of Cups, get out of here. This Nine of Cups, it really gives me this energy of like right before you, like right as you're getting your wish fulfillment, or right like when you really think I'm gonna get my wish fulfillment, there's like this temptation energy. There's something about this card. It always, because look at the rip. It's got the rib cage down there, right? And it's like, oh, I got this chest. I got all of this. Like, come on, just come into the swamp. Like, no. Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. There is for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but there is a tainted offer, is what I want to say. There is a tainted offer here that either has tried to come in or will try to come in. And there's something here that you don't see about this. There's something binding or something, because this person seems to be offering I heard it buzzing around my head like, oh, I don't like it. This person seems to be offering some type of it's some kind of situation here where you are independent, and it's like this person wants to come in and be like, oh, I can give you the Ten of Pentacles. You've already got 9 Pentacles. And Spirit is here giving you the 10 of Pentacles. But something about this, there's something about the timing of this. Girl. Yeah, because there is something here. Foundations are being run. Be careful, because somebody that was wishing not so good things on you wants to try to come in when you're winning. And it's that girl that's like, they'll never do that, they'll never do that, they never do that. And then as soon as you do it, and you got people around you, they want to walk up talking about something. Oh yeah, I knew you could always do it. Face it, like that kind of energy where it's like, what? You got a crowd of people around you cheering and, oh yeah, yeah, and then that one person that's like, oh yeah, me too, girl. I knew you were gonna make it the whole time. When they were the number one person sitting around gossiping, talking about something. They'll never make it. But now this person is like, oh well, the crowd has clearly shifted. The energy has clearly shifted in your favor. It's giving me, if you can't beat them, join them, sort of type energy. And the thing about it is I really see this person. A lot is falling apart for this person. Truths are being revealed about this person. You said, I can't take it anymore, and you removed yourself from the situation. And wouldn't you know, all this person's issues didn't go away. But this person was gunning after you like, if only you would leave, if only you weren't here, if only you're the problem, you're the problem, you're the problem. And you say, okay, I'm the problem. Okay, I'm going to remove myself from this whole situation. And wouldn't you know it, this person still has all their problems. And you remove yourself from the situation and you're winning. You're looking good. You're doing well. You're happy. And their life seems to be falling apart. Now people are looking at them like, are you sure it was them that was the problem? And they don't like that. They're having to look at themselves and be like, were they the problem? Even if they don't want to admit it to themselves. Tower moment. They're experiencing tower moments in their life. I mean, and don't get me wrong, this is all to put this person in alignment with a higher version of themselves, of course, right? Hierophant spirit is coming through. Look at this. It's this King of Pentacles. Remember, we were talking about this King of Pentacles my last couple of readings that I put out. And when I touched this, I heard false. Excuse me, I heard false. What is it? Tell me about this. Yeah, I mean, that's partially what you don't see. What you don't see is that spirit has been kicking this person's behind. But what is this Eight of Swords? What is it that you don't see or that you can't see or that this person is trying to hide? The Lovers. Okay. For some of you, this person could already be in a relationship. This person could still be in a relationship, but yet they're wanting to come and offer something to you. This person wants to hide the fact that they made some type of choice that was against you. Four of Swords. This person wants to hide the fact that when you needed them the most, they betrayed you. Or when they were like, not my monkeys, not my circus. Oh, well, not my issue, not my problem. But yet. So for some of them, the betrayal that this person did could have been like complacency. Like when you called out to them, when you needed them, when you were really going through it, they were nowhere to be found. Or they were too busy talking ish about you or laughing at you when you were face down in the mud. And they're like, well, they won't see me laughing at them because they're face down in the mud. And then you got up out of the mud and made it up out of the mud. And now this person is like, now they're face down in the mud. But they don't, but they expect you to treat them differently. Or they expect, oh, well, you're such a good person. You're such a spiritual person. You're such a nice person. Well, yeah, I'm not going to laugh at you for being down in the mud, but that doesn't mean I have to put out my hand and help you up either. There's some type of energy here of this person, like they really slept on you. Like they really Seven of Swords. This person was trying to make moves behind your back. But look, spirit was watching them. See the two crows up there? See the two crows up there watching them, and they're like, what are you doing? Okay, you're over here with these people chilling, and this person's over here trying to steal some of your swords. Spirit saw that shit though. Spirit said, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you thought nobody was watching. Oh, you thought nobody was seeing you. No. No, the universe is watching everything you do. No. The energy that you put out there and the decisions, the choices that you make, they don't ever lie. And even deeper than that, it's just something about this person like sleeping on your energy. Like it's something about this, again, there's something about this person just being like, they counted you out. They counted you down. They counted you out. They were just like, no matter what they said to your face, behind your back or in their, even if it was just in their own mind, in their own heart, they never thought you'd make it. They never thought you'd be free. They never thought you'd make something of yourself, or they never thought you do that thing that you said you were going to do, or that, that you were like, no, I'm really done. This person's like, they ain't done. They're always going to come back around. Any day now. Any day now. Days go by. Hours go by. Hours go by. Days go by. Weeks go by. Months go by. And this person is like, they really actually not coming back? And you're just riding off into the sunset. La 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 la. And this person's like, wait, they're really not coming back. I'm telling you, even if they never spoke it out loud, this person had such negative, mean, just low down thoughts of you. Like they really thought like you're like down here below the dirt. Like they're really just like, you ain't ish. Like you're nothing. That's crazy. It's crazy. And this person was so convinced they were right. Their ego was so like, so big, baby. You're throwing off the white balance. But whatever block happened between you and this person, whatever argument, whatever anything, you were being protected. Exactly. What I say? What I say? You're like, tra la 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 la. Come on, my love. I know. I know. I know. Tra la 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 la. You and your little white cat or your little white dog, just tra la 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 la. And this person's like, wow, they're really just moving on. They're really not having anything more to do with me. And if this person sees you out and about, or they see you posting online or something like that, or they still have access to you, or they still have, you guys still have friends in common or something like that. Oh yeah, how is so and so doing? Man, they're doing great. They're looking good, feeling good. They got this business going, or they got this going or that going. Like they really look good. Like they really look like they're happy. Like they really look like they. And well, what do they say about me? You? Oh well, I don't ever hear them say nothing negative about you. They really don't talk about you at all. Unlike you. They really don't ask about me? No, never. They never ask about you. They're busy with their own life. Exactly. They're busy moving on with their own life. And for some of you, I'm telling you, for some of you, that's got this person all like riled up and they want to come running back into your life. Or they might see you out somewhere and you ain't giving them a hateful look. You really genuinely look like I've moved on from this. I've healed from this. Like I don't feel uncomfortable around you or anything like that. Like I'm good. I'm moving on. And it makes this person want, that's how I know this person ain't shit for real. It make you genuinely healing and looking better and doing better makes this person want to come running back into your life. And I don't know why, because there was whatever. It doesn't matter. You're having victory here. Seven of Wands. You're having victory against the people. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Okay, sometimes you gotta pop out and show bitches. Queen of Wands. You really are. You're shining and you're doing better and you're growing and it's showing. It really is. It really, really is. Come on now, Ace of Cups. Come on now, Ace of Cups. That's all the aces, by the way. You are becoming the magician and stepping into power, and into sovereignty, into deeper understanding in your life. Come on now. You really do have a blessed brand new beginning that you're manifesting here into your life. It really is like a beginning of a whole new cycle for you. So be mindful of the fact that people from the past might try to pop up. Oh, pop up. No, thank you. And again, you might just be starting off, right? But you are starting off from a good, healthy place, right? You are beginning to work on manifesting in that Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups life that you really have been wanting, to manifest. And you're here, you're really working on it, okay? You're looking good, you're feeling good while you're doing it. Keep going. Keep going. All right, that's what I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Blessings for you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for the work that you're putting in, not only for you, but for your family, for your future generations, for the future generations of people on this planet. Thank you for raising the vibration. Thank you for all the work that you're doing. Thank you for being here, for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, for donating. Thank you for everything. Okay. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for walking down this path with me. Do the YouTube things, like, share, comment down below. It's 11:11 on the clock, on the real-time clock, right as I'm saying this. 4444. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. If we're talking about the numbers, check out the numbers. Okay. I appreciate you guys ever so much. All right. Anybody who feels guided to work with me one-on-one personally, okay, my contact information is down below. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you to your angels, ancestors, masters, guardians, ancestors, and guides for guiding you here to receive this information. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed. Okay. Thank you to my angel spirits, guardians, ancestors, masters, and guides for helping me to deliver this message, as well as keeping me safe as always while I did so. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I will see you lovelies in the next one. Bye.